Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are gathered here for, this is actually my first wet game of, hosting. So I am very much looking forward to this. We did the Chris Breaks His Sobriety Train, which wasn't really a celebration, but I needed a drink, and I made it 6 months. So there's that. And I will say there was a mutual friend of all of ours that did reach out and reminded me that he said that, if you don't want to, you don't have to drink. We don't like you because you drink or anything like that. And if you feel like you're healthier without it, by all means. I'm like, actually, I'm good. I proved to myself I don't have a problem. I'm looking forward to having a drink again. So, but we are here to play some trivia, and I can't do that without at least two. And we have two of the very best competitors tonight. First up, Huntsville, Alabama. Mike Mott, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Chris, I'm doing fairly well, all things considered. It's been a week at work, to be honest, but I'm hanging in there. Overall, I'm still in pretty good shape, and I'm getting to hang out with you guys and play some trivia and enjoy tasty beverages. So overall, cannot complain. This beer that I have tonight is actually, I brought one of these a couple weeks ago. I remember when we played Lockdown Trivia. I'm looking forward to hearing how that episode came out. And then I brought another one, I'm pretty sure, when we recorded your coming out part, your birthday thing. But I was trying to think of what.
Now.
That's right. But this is actually the final one of the pack. It's the Gumptown Funk Double IPA from Common Braun Brewers out of Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery, apparently the nickname is the Gump. You and I used to play on a softball team called Forrest Gump. So all in all around, it's just a really good beer to have.
God, I miss playing softball.
I know. Me too, man. Me too. Can you imagine trying to find time for that in your schedule anymore?
I could make one night a week work, but I wouldn't be able to record as often as I do.
Right. That's fair.
So if I didn't get to record as often as I do, I wouldn't get to head on up to Baltimore, Maryland. Derek Robb, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
What a segue. What a segue. Mm-hmm. Just true professional here.
Looks like a real segue CEO. I rode that joke right off a cliff.
I'm doing good.
I'm sorry.
That got real dark.
A little bit, but that's why we're here. I'm doing good. Got to play some golf today, so had a day in the 70s finally, so it felt great.
Wow, nice.
Be outside and sunshine.
Your score wasn't in the 70s.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh my gosh,
70s.
I was like, holy crap! What are you doing hanging out with us? Get on the tour, man. My goodness.
No. I played how I normally do, which is Jekyll and Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was good. It's good times. I just have a water. It's already getting late here on the East Coast. Got to be up early in the morning, so just staying hydrated.
I can agree with that. Ironically, given what both of our conversations have been like, I also have some water. And Mike, I am using a Club Sport Champions Cup.
Nice.
But that's not all I got. Oh no!
Oh my gosh, the cork broke off of the bottle. For those of you who were wondering why there was silence and then an oh no, it's because he was trying to pull the cork out of the bottle and the cork broke off in the bottle. Oh my God. I've had that happen to me before. It is, that sucks.
I don't know what to do now.
You need a corkscrew.
If you can get it out with a corkscrew, usually that'll work. Otherwise, what I've had to do is you push it into the bottle, and then if you just pour it through a filter, it's usually it'll get a little corky if it sits too long. So you probably have to finish the bottle maybe quicker than you might want to, or pour it into a decanter. But
I do have a decanter I can use. Hold on. So for those that can't tell, I'm going to jerry rig using a plastic fork and try and.
Honey, where are the mason jars?
Fuck.
Why are you canning?
I feel like the universe is telling you something, Chris. Like, this is just mean. It's either telling you something or fucking with you.
I'm reading. Okay, it's gonna have to be the other way around then.
I don't know how this is gonna edit and post, but it's just fascinating.
I got it.
Hey, you got it. All right.
Surgery successful.
That's right.
Oh Lord.
On the next episode of The Pit.
Well, the ongoing joke with my mom is she had 4 kids because she always wanted one of us to be a doctor. So, Mom,
There you go.
close.
Eh,
I got close.
Better late than never.
Oh lordy! All right, I earned this drink. Then that's what I'm thinking. So
absolutely.
this here, this bottle is old, which is why the cork broke off.
Yeah.
This bottle I bought at the Jim Beam Distillery back when my buddy Jake got married on our Leah and my first trip to Kentucky.
Holy shit, that is an old bottle.
It is. He's got 2 kids, and I think their youngest is Paige's age, and Paige is
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say their age. That just feels weird. But this bottle is at least 10 years old. Well, probably around 10 years old. Urban Stillhouse Select. Back then, at least, I don't know if you can even buy this anymore. I don't even know if they make it anymore. But it was a bottle you could only get at the distillery. So I've had it. It's actually it's a 350 milliliter bottle. It's a little boy, but it's still about half gone. I've enjoyed this when I've had it though. But I knew that I was probably never going to get it again, so I've been trying to milk it. It's not the best whiskey, but it's perfectly drinkable. Oh, a warm Kentucky. Oh, there it is. All right. So I told y'all before the game that on the pregame, I gave you the option. We either split it up or you could each play all 10 questions. We opted to play all 10 questions. So 1 point per correct answer, up to 10 points available in your pregame. Your pregame category is country music.
Gulp.
Just put me down for 0.
You're right.
Listen, at the end of the day, I went to school in Tallahassee, Florida. So like country music kind of goes hand in hand with part of it. So there was a point in my life where I was a somewhat regular country listener.
I went to school in Nashville. I have no excuse.
You went to Vanderbilt.
Well, fair, but also, as you pointed out on one of the episodes that I was not on, that I was supposed to be while I was sick, I'm also snobby. So
He said a lot of things on a lot of episodes.
he did say a lot of things.
To be fair, I felt guilty about that, Mike, and then I confessed to you after.
You did. Absolutely. You absolutely did. Oh no, I was just keeping a running tally. So anyway.
So there is a song. It came out in the year 2002 by a gentleman named Mark Willis. The song that he wrote is a song called 19 something, and the entire song is a country artist's song about singing about growing up in the 70s and the 80s. Throughout the song, he name drops a lot of different things. I'm going to give you a category and then 2 options. You got to tell me which one of them is name dropped or referenced in the song.
Okay.
Okay.
This could be anything 70s and 80s related. So we're going to start off with number 1. Question number 1. Which item of clothing is name dropped in the song 19 something? Is it bell bottoms or leg warmers?
Locked.
So I think of bell bottoms. I don't think of 70s or 80s. I think of 60s. So I'm going to say leg warmers because those are definitely 80s.
There.
I went bell bottoms because as you were saying the question, that's what immediately went into my head. So I just had to go with it.
There is I kind of want to mention the lyric. I'm going to wait till the end. I'll go at the end. I'll go through all the lyrics of the song that reference all of these. But it is bell bottoms. So Derek, you're going to pick up the point there. Next up, question number 2. Which of these celebrity deaths was in the song? Elvis Presley or Jimi Hendrix?
Oh, locked in.
I'll say Hendrix.
Mike.
I'm going the other way again. I guess to me, since it's a country song, the Elvis death would loom larger.
I was a kid when Elvis died, and the whole world cried. Elvis Presley is a correct answer. Number 3. Which NFL quarterback is mentioned? Joe Montana or Roger Staubach?
Locked in.
Yeah, you said which quarterback, and I said Joe Montana, and then you listed Joe Montana, so I will stick with Joe Montana.
Mike.
Eventually, Derek and I are going to say the same answer, but it hasn't happened yet. I immediately, when you said those two, I went, when you said Joe Montana, it's like, it's probably Joe Montana. But then when you said Staubach, I'm like, again, it was the same thing. Dallas country music, that just seems to resonate a little more than San Francisco. So I said Staubach.
I was Roger Staubach in my backyard, had a shoebox full of baseball cards. And a couple of
Baseball
Evil
cards,
Knievel
eh?
stars on my right arm. Roger Staubach's what we're looking for. Mike, you're up 2-1. Going into question number 4. Which of these toys was mentioned in the song? Stretch Armstrong or Tonka Trucks?
Locked
I'll
in.
lock it.
Mike.
In this one, I said Tonka trucks. Again, I'm basically my logic is I'm taking the two things you're saying and I'm saying which one feels more country, and that's the one that I'm going with.
Derek.
I'm apparently doing the opposite. I want Stretch Armstrong.
Well, the good news is both your logic is getting you about a 50-50 answer because Mark Willis has in fact seen the stuff they put inside Stretch Armstrong.
Nice.
Next up, question number 5. Which of these movie franchises is mentioned in the song? Back to the Future or Star Wars?
Locked in.
Yeah, I'll go Back to the Future.
Mike.
5 in a row. I figured Star Wars was the bigger phenomenon, so I went Star Wars.
He saw Star Wars at least 8 times. Star Wars is what we're looking for. Mike, you're up 3-2. Going on to question number 6. Which classic video game is mentioned? Is it Donkey Kong or Pac-Man?
Locked in.
I want to say, okay. I really want to say Donkey Kong. And I have a feeling the right answer is Pac-Man, but I'm going to say Donkey Kong anyway. Just to try and see if we can stay 6 for 6.
We are 6 for 6 because I said Pac-Man.
I saw Star Wars at least 8 times. I had the Pac-Man pattern memorized, and I've seen the stuff they put inside Stretch Armstrong.
All right.
Mott, you're up 4-2. Heading into question number 7. Which sex symbol was mentioned? Farrah Fawcett or Phoebe Cates?
I'll lock.
Ooh. Let's see. Seen the stuff he put inside Stretch Armstrong. He was a kid when Elvis died. So I'm kind of
Trying
wondering.
to find some rhymes in here.
Well, no, I'm actually that would probably be the better strategy. I'm actually trying to gauge how old he would have been when Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out.
Fair enough.
So I think I'm going to go Farrah Fawcett because of that. I don't know that he would have been quite.
We're breaking the streak.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I also went Farrah Fawcett.
That's right.
It was Farrah Fawcett, but it wasn't in a sexy way. He was talking about her hair. It was the Farrah Fawcett hairdo days, and I can finally say it. Farrah Fawcett hairdo days, bell bottoms, and A-track tapes. He rhymed tapes with days.
All right.
That's stretch.
Next up,
Stretch
question
Armstrong.
number 8. You're both picking up points there. Mike, you're at 5. Derek, you're at 3. Question number 8. Which real-life disaster is discussed? Challenger or Chernobyl?
Locked in.
I'll go Challenger.
Mike.
And now we're 2 for 2 the other way. I also went Challenger.
The space shuttle fell out of the sky. The Challenger is the correct answer. Mike, you're at 6. Derek, you're at 4. Heading on to question number 9. Which of these TV characters was his first love? Chrissy Snow or Daisy Duke?
Oof.
Neither of those is a Brady.
I know, shenanigans.
I know. I'll lock in.
Here's the problem. Again, we're coming back to this is a country song, so I obviously know which way I want to go.
Yeah.
But at this point, is this a red herring? Like, it's kind of like, But it's got to be Daisy Duke, right? It's got to be Daisy Duke. I'm not gonna second guess myself. I'm gonna say Daisy Duke.
Derek.
I also went Daisy Duke.
My first love was Daisy Duke and them cut off jeans. Daisy Duke's the correct answer, and we're going to end it here. Mike, you've got 7. Derek, you've got 5. Which of these classic toys was mentioned? Is it the Rubik's Cube or Transformers?
I'm locking.
Yeah. I'll say Transformers.
Mott.
I flipped it at the last second. I was also going to say Transformers, but I changed my mind. I said, I'm going against my logic on this one, saying Rubik's Cube.
I took the stickers off my Rubik's Cube, watched MTV all afternoon, and my first love was Daisy Duke and them cut off jeans. Mark Willis is 19 something. It's a clean song. It's actually it's a little fun. It's a fun little country song. So if you are a country music fan, knock yourself out. If you're not, it's not going to be your cup of tea because it's country music. It's not for everybody.
That's all right. I've queued it up anyway for afterwards because my curiosity will get the best of me either way.
You'll wait to see. I was trying to work the Black Trans Am in there. I was going to use Parachute Pants and I didn't get a chance to work everything in, but
yeah, that's all good. That was a fun round though, and yeah, I do think it worked well playing together.
Yeah,
I think so too. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun now, moving into our hot seat round. So Derek, you're currently trailing 8-5, which means you get to choose. Do you want first or second in hot seat round 1?
I'll go first.
You will go first, which means Mike, you're going to go second. I'm going to get 5 minutes on, not an hour and 5 minutes. That'd be 15 minutes on the clock. Sorry.
That'd be a really hot seat. 5 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Hot potato.
Yes, it would. I'm not going to do that to you. We're going to play a regular old hot seat rules here. I have got 15 minutes on the clock, a nonstop barrage of trivia questions and answers coming your way. Derek, we're going to start with you. The time begins after I read your first question. Here we go. Derek. Internet and YouTube sensation, the Savannah Bananas, an independent baseball team, sold out their first NFL stadium in 2025 after a weather event forced them to change locations. Which stadium did they sell out? I'll either take the stadium name or the team name.
I don't know. Tennessee Titans.
Oh no, we're looking to stay local for me. That was after after Hurricane Milton tore the roof off the Tropicana Field. They went to Raymond James Stadium, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike, inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in 1970. Appropriately, who was the first coach of the Green Bay Packers?
Vince Lombardi?
No, Curly Lambeau.
Lambeau. That makes sense. That actually makes more sense. Yep.
Derek, if you could smell each planet in our solar system, which one would smell like rotten eggs? You all right, Mike?
I'm good.
I didn't say the questions were well written.
Let's go Jupiter.
Oh no, she did have drops of it in her hair. This is Venus because Venus smells like sulfur. Mike, heading over to you. Which game from the original Nintendo system required the use of a gun-shaped controller?
I mean, there were several, but I'm sure Duck Hunt is the one you're looking for.
Duck Hunt is correct. Derek, heading over to you for this next one. Which actor portrayed the title character in the film Donnie Brasco?
No idea.
Ooh, that would be Johnny Depp. Mott. What Best Picture winner in 1974 brought together Robert Redford and Paul Newman?
The Sting.
The Sting, one of the best movies ever made. I will stand
so
by
good.
that.
I just watched it recently for the first time, and it was amazing.
It's so good.
It holds up today.
It does. It's really fun.
Derek, now mentioned as Wino Forever, what actress's first name was once tattooed on Johnny Depp's arm?
Winona Ryder?
Winona Ryder. It was Winona Forever. Winona Ryder's correct. Mike, which part of the human brain is responsible for balance and coordination?
Oh, I'm terrible with brain parts. Balance and coordination. Let us say the cerebellum.
Cerebellum is a correct answer.
Okay.
Derek, A Clash of Kings, A Storm of Swords, and A Feast for Crows are all entries in which book series?
I mean, it's not actually called Game of Thrones, right? It's called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Song of Ice and Fire. I would have accepted either or, but yeah, Song of Ice and Fire is the correct answer. Mott, heading over to you. Who authored Uncle Tom's Cabin, a novel that fueled anti-slavery sentiment in the 1850s?
Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Harriet Beecher Stowe is correct. Derek. Which country's national flag is the only one that's not rectangular or square in shape? It is, in fact, a triangle.
Is that nipple? I'm sorry, Nepal.
It is nipple. Tim Nipple. That is correct.
All right.
Tim Nipple.
Nepal is the right answer. Mike, who replaced Bon Scott as the lead singer of AC/DC?
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson's the correct answer, not to be confused with Brian Johnson from comic book men fame.
Right.
All right. Derek, Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD and devastated 2 Roman cities. Name one of them.
Pompeii.
Pompeii or Herculaneum are both correct answers. Mike, we're going to head over to you for this next one. Within 3 years either way, in which year did astronaut John Glenn first orbit the Earth?
62.
On the nose, 62 is correct. Derek, what anti-malarial medication is extracted from the bark of the cinchona tree?
Sarsaparilla. I don't know.
Oh, no, we're looking for quinine. Mike, what disease was deemed eradicated in 1980 after a worldwide vaccine program? Worldwide vaccination program. My tolerance is shot.
No,
I am already.
I know. It's like, oh my gosh, like there's a brief period of time where Chris and I could potentially go toe to toe. I think I'm guessing this is probably smallpox.
It is smallpox. Nicely done. All right, Derek, heading over to you for this next one. Quote, shoot the moon is a term generally associated with which card game?
Hearts.
Hearts is a correct answer. Mott, where is the classic 70s film Chinatown set?
I still want to say Chinatown. You know that. But no, that only the tail end takes place in Chinatown. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, California is a correct answer, which, by the way, is one of the best written movies ever.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about that director. All right, Derek.
Never seen it.
Who was the first U.S. president to be impeached?
Andrew Johnson?
Andrew Johnson's a correct answer. Mike, in which Asian country is Mount Everest located, the highest mountain peak on Earth? So we're looking for where the summit's located.
Okay. I think this is also Nepal.
I have nipple. Tim Nipple. Nepal is a correct answer. Although if we can all start calling him Tim Nipple in the Discord, that'd be
yeah. Let's try and get that make that a thing.
Derek, what multicolored bears created by a greeting card company became a merchandising phenomenon in the 1980s?
Is this the Care Bears?
It is the Care Bears. Mike.
My brain was off in a way different direction. That's well done.
What is the alliterative name of the character played by John Travolta in Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction was Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega is correct. Derek. Barbra Streisand, Cyndi Lauper, or Madonna? Who was the best-selling female singer of the 80s?
I'll go Streisand.
Ooh, no, it's actually Madonna.
Really? That would have been my last choice.
I want to say she was second only to Michael in the 80s.
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Mike, heading over to you. Which iconic shoe designer is known for red lacquered soles on high-heeled shoes?
I feel like this is a little factoid that I have encountered at some point in my travels, and I just do not. It's not something that is stuck. Puma. I don't know.
Thankfully, Mike, your wife and my wife have taste for cheap men and not really, really expensive shoes. Actually, I don't know Nikki I know Nikki really well. I don't think she does. She seems more of a flip-flop kind of woman. This is Louboutin, Christian Louboutin.
Oh, okay.
Derek.
Would never have pulled that.
Who won a Grammy for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance for her single, I Try?
Don't know. Adele.
Oh, no, that'd be Macy Gray. It's one of my favorite one-hit.
Oh, yeah.
It made a good run in the one-hit wonder bracket.
You know what
I
did?
can't stand that song.
We all loved it. So
Oh man.
Like, you know what didn't? Bitch by Meredith Brooks, because Jeff didn't have it on the bracket. We're moving.
that is true.
I'm still mad about that, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mike, who were the two main combatants in the first War of Kashmir? The first Kashmir War, sorry.
India and Pakistan.
India and Pakistan is correct answer.
I was like, is this a trick question? Like, okay.
Led Zeppelin.
You're right. Oh, let the
What
sun
actor played the long-nosed C.D. Bales in the film Roxanne?
No idea. I'll say John Travolta since he's been mentioned.
Oh no, this would be Steve Martin.
Hmm.
Mike,
But I would absolutely love to see John Travolta in that role. That'd be great.
I'd like to see Nicolas Cage in that role.
Yeah.
Mike, what invention by Robert Noyce contributed to the integrated circuit contributed to integrated circuit development? What invention by Robert Noyce contributed to integrated circuit development?
The transistor.
The microchip. Microchip's what we're
okay.
looking for. All right. Derek, what mammal that lives in and around water has the thickest fur?
Beaver?
Close. Sea otter. Sea otter is what we're looking for.
Huh.
Mike, in what decade did India gain its independence from the United Kingdom?
40s.
1947. That's a correct answer. Derek, a leaf from what tree is on the Canadian flag?
Maple.
Maple's a correct answer. Mike, in which country is the largest volcano on Earth?
That's a fantastic question. I feel like I should know this. I probably should. But I don't. I'm going to say Japan.
Oh, no, it's in the U.S. It's actually out in Hawaii.
I almost said the United. I almost wondered if it was Hawaii. Okay.
Derek, heading over to you. Which long-running TV series was actually a spin-off of the television show Cheers?
Haven't there been multiple? I don't know. I'll say Frasier.
Frasier is a correct answer. The only one that was long-running was I don't know. Was there?
Fair enough.
Did Carla have one?
Wings ran a long time,
Yeah.
but I was thinking it wasn't a spinoff. It was in the same universe, quote unquote.
okay.
But it wasn't technically a spinoff.
Mike, heading over to you. What musician was the first to have an album released on compact disc back in 1982 for the album 52nd Street?
I would never have gotten it without 52nd Street, but it's Billy Joel.
That is Billy Joel. Derek, the J. Paul Getty Museum of Art is located in which American city?
You said American City?
Yes, American city.
I have a couple to choose from then.
A few.
Let's go with San Francisco.
Oh, right state, wrong city. Los Angeles is what we're looking at.
You were
Mike.
way closer to I'd been. I would be on the other side of the continent. So
During the 1700s, Benjamin Franklin invented a stove that created more heat and burned less fuel. What did he call his stove?
oh gosh, I can't pull it. Oh my gosh, Darn, I'm so mad that I can't pull it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can picture what it looked like in my head, and I can't pull it. I want to say it was like, I want to say it had like a woman's name in it or something like that. I can't pull it. I'm gonna pass.
You're going to kick yourself, Mike. I didn't ask what the stove was called. I said, what did he call his stove? He called it the Franklin stove.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
All right.
Now I don't know what the hell I was thinking of.
Derek, released in 1982, what was the name of Led Zeppelin's last album?
Oh no. Their last album.
What year did you say, Chris?
82.
82.
Okay, I just heard 92. I was like, no, that's not right. Okay, sorry.
Right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. House of the Holy, Physical Graffiti. I'll say Coda?
Coda is a correct answer.
Okay.
Nice
Mike,
job. Nice
is that one
job.
behind you on your wall there?
No, 1 through 4 are the ones behind me on the wall. I do actually have Coda and vinyl too, though.
Mike, which invention by Chester Greenwood improved comfort in cold climates for many people?
Comfort in cold climates. Cold climates. The furnace.
Ooh, no, earmuffs. Actually, earmuffs are what we're looking for. So that one is
Okay.
that's a tough one. Derek, while we are still waiting on a dislike button, Facebook, within 2 years, in what year did Facebook finally introduce reactions?
Uh,
Sorry, it's supposed to be within 3 years. Everything I do is within 3 years. So within
that's
3
fine.
years.
I'll say 16.
On the nose. 26 is the correct answer.
All right.
Wow, I would have gone way earlier than that. Jeez. Nice job.
Thanks.
Mike, your last question of the round, because Derek did go first. What 2 languages are featured on the Rosetta Stone?
Boy, this really feels like something I should know.
That's why I wrote this question, actually.
It does. This is a fantastic question because it's like, okay, Rosetta Stone, but it's like, what?
Cold.
What's that?
I knew one of them cold, didn't know the other. That's why I wrote the question.
Yeah, I mean, I associate it with Egypt, so I'm going to say Egyptian, and then Sanskrit. I don't know.
Ooh, no, it's Egyptian and Greek.
I almost said Greek. Damn it. That is a good question. I like that.
Your scores coming out of hot seat round 1. Mike, you picked up 13 points. That brings you to 21. Derek, you picked up 11. That brings you to 16.
I'm surprised I got that many.
Hey, the good news is that this is a crisp game, so things can change with your halftime round because you know it. Your halftime round is alliterations.
Fun with alliterations.
We're gonna have to. Well, I'm not promising that, but the way this game works is simple. For 4 points each, you're going to give me 5 answers. I'm going to give you 5 letters. I am then going to read you 5 clues. The answer to those clues will match one of the letters, and it will be an alliterative name. I will remind you that doesn't mean there may not be multiple answers to one of those clues, but a correct answer will match one of the alliterative answers. Will be an alliterative answer to one of the letters. Are you ready for your letters in alphabetical order?
Letter.
See.
And for ease of use here, I will put these in the chat. And I'll put the clues in the chat too. Your letters are as follows. A as in alpha. B as in Bravo. H as in hotel. P as in Papa. And R as in Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Again, that's Alpha, Bravo, Hotel, Papa, Romeo.
I'm pretty sure he's sleeping on the couch downstairs.
Gentlemen, are you ready for your 5 clues?
Yes.
Oui.
Pick a language, dude.
You kidding me? I just found a new alliteration I'm going to use in a future game.
Oui.
Your first clue. A fictional racetrack from the video game series Mario Kart that is often the last track of the game. Clue number 2. A food court staple known for their sweet and savory pretzels. Clue number 3. The current president of the Czech Republic. Clue number 4. The fictional home base of the Fantastic Four from Marvel Comics. And let me head this off at the pass. Yes, there are 70 years of the Fantastic Four. We're looking for the home base most often associated with them by a normal person. I'm not looking at you, Carl, living in your mom's basement. Or dungeon, for that matter.
I'm crawling through the dungeon. Yeah, exactly.
Clue number 5. An American TV sitcom that ran from 1965 to 1971 about prisoners of war during World War II. Your letters the last time I'll give you your letters are Alpha, Bravo, Hotel, Papa, Romeo. That's ABHPR. Lock in your answers when you're ready. We are locked in. We're going to go through these one by one. I'm going to read. Oh, what was that?
That was a lemon lime Waterloo.
Ooh.
Waterloo.
Waterloo. Not the song, the drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this again. You see, I don't get a, even with the broken off cork, I don't get a pop. I don't want to drink it anyway.
Yeah, well, since we're popping drinks, I was going to wait till the second half, but I did, against my better judgment, I did grab another beer. This is actually, it's a good thing I'm going on. I have actually blocked out time to go on a beer run tomorrow because this is the last beer that's in my beer fridge right now. It's the Pecan Coffee Amber Ale from Main Channel Brewing. I think I've had this beer on one of the podcasts before, but this is the last one I have. So, cheers.
Ugh,
I'm sorry, I've got to ask. Hold on. Mike, you're a planner, and I love that about you, but you blocked off time, so the question remains. Are you taking time out of your work schedule or your home schedule to go on a beer run?
Yes. No. So, no. I'm leaving work a little early, and it's going to be one of the things that I'm doing on my way home. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go through this. Let's start with our first clue. The fictional racetrack from the Mario Kart series of video games that is often the last track of the game. Derek, what'd you come up with?
The rainbowest of all the roads.
Mike.
To this day, still have never played a single minute of Mario Kart, but any variation, believe it or not. I know it is insane, but I do know the Rainbow Road, so that's what I locked in with.
Down the road. Down the Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road's the correct answer. Next up, a food court staple known for their sweet and savory pretzels. Mike.
You know, Missy Elliott said, "Give me some of that Cinnabon," but for me, it's Annie Ann's.
Derek.
We're gonna run out of new children that even know what an Auntie Anne's is here soon. But yes, Auntie Anne's.
We still have one at Countryside Mall. Actually, hold on, scratch that. We have 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they opened a kiosk downstairs by Penny, so there's one at each end of the mall now.
Just in case can't be bothered to go up.
Well, it's the other end of the mall too. That's
by the other end. Okay,
it's a pretty big mall.
Yeah, don't go that far. Actually, don't know how many steps it takes to get from one end of the mall to the other. Next up, the current president of the Czech Republic. Derek.
Yeah, I had nothing on this. I thought maybe it was a B, but I don't know.
Mike.
By process of elimination, I figured this was probably the P, but there was no way I was going to pull the name, so I locked in with the Prague Poobah.
So it's probably Petter something.
Petter Pavel, actually.
Okay.
All right, so no points exchanging hands there. Next up, the fictional home of the Fantastic Four in Marvel Comics. Mike.
It took me a little while to come up with it, but I believe it's the Baxter Building.
Derek.
Yeah, I thought this was something Palace, and I used the P, but I couldn't even figure out what it would be, so that's all I had.
No, it is the Baxter Building that came to light on the big screen, not for the first time, like the third or fourth time last year.
Mm-hmm.
Last up, an American TV sitcom that ran from 65 to 71 about prisoners of war during World War II. It still feels weird to write and say that statement out loud, but it happened. Mike.
I believe this was Hogan's Heroes.
Derek.
Yeah, it took me the longest to get to this one, but I finally got there. Hogan's Heroes.
That is a correct answer. Hogan's Heroes is what we're looking for. That means coming out of your halftime, Mike, you're picking up 16 points. Brings you to
6-7.
Does it really?
Mike, what does 16 points bring you to?
I believe it brings me to 37 in a row.
37 is what Mike has. Derek, you're going to pick up 12. That's going to bring you to 28. You're currently trailing by 9.
Sounds right.
Go into hot seat round 2. So, Derek, the choice is yours again, my friend. First or second in hot seat round 2?
Well, let's just stick with first.
All right. 15 minutes are back on the clock. I've got my trivia questions. My quiver is loaded and ready to roll. Your time begins after I read your first question. Here we go. Derek, which of the four suits on a standard set of playing cards comes first alphabetically?
Clubs.
Clubs is a correct answer. Mike, within five, how many grievances were included against the King of England in the Declaration of Independence?
Oh my God, I love the hell out of this question. I'm not going to get it right, but I love the hell out of this question. This is great. There were a lot. Um, I am going to say 25.
That's within five, 28 grievances.
Okay.
I
Okay,
would
I
have
was
gone way higher.
my first instinct was 30, and I was like, that feels a little high, so that's why I went down to 25. Okay.
All right, Derek, heading over to you. Why did David Robinson not play in the NBA for 2 years, even though he was drafted by the San Antonio Spurs?
Did he have? Was he drafted? Did he have to go service?
Military service is correct. He wasn't drafted. He was actually out of the Naval Academy. So he had
Okay.
2 years to serve after the Naval Academy. So that is a correct answer.
Wasn't his nickname the Admiral?
The Admiral.
Yeah.
Mike, which U.S. capital city is located along the shores of the Susquehanna River?
You said U.S. state capital?
Yep.
Columbus?
No, it's Harrisburg.
It's Harrisburg. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I was between
Derek,
the two.
within five, how many books are in the Catholic Bible?
Catholic Bible meaning old and new,
Yes.
or just new? Okay. That doesn't really help anyway. Don't worry.
No.
I'll say 88.
How many?
88.
Oh, close. 73. Mike, what Major League Baseball team was Cal Ripken Jr. playing for when he broke Lou Gehrig's record? I know this is not fair, but you both would have gotten it.
Oh, well, but in fairness, when this happened, we were living in Northern Virginia, and we actually it was a holiday in the Mott household. We cooked crab cakes. It was a whole thing. We were big Orioles fans at the time. Baltimore.
Baltimore Orioles is a correct answer. Derek, I'm assuming you knew that.
Yeah.
They'd kick you out if you didn't, right?
Yeah, right.
Derek, what company released the first personal computer back in 1981?
This is weird because it depends on definitions of personal computers and stuff. I'll just say Apple.
I've got it as the IBM, but I will flag
Okay.
that and come back. And if that is a misleading question, we will make up for it at the end of the game. And to make sure I flag it, I'm going to mark it with the very popular triple X. That way I always know what I'm looking for. Mike, the movie Sin City is based on comic books by which author?
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller is a correct answer. All right, Derek, which Dickens book begins with the sentence, Marley was dead, to begin with?
Christmas Carol?
Christmas Carol is a correct answer, although I don't know why we call her that. Mike.
He comes only once a year? I don't know.
Clint Eastwood was once the mayor of which sweet-sounding California city?
I don't know. This feels like a factoid that I should have encountered in my travels, and yet I am not pulling anything here. Sweet sound. All right, I'm going to pull on sweet sounding here. Sweet sounding. I don't know. Carmel, California.
Carmel, California is a correct answer.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Are you kidding?
The city is sometimes called Carmel by the Sea, but yes, Carmel, California is correct.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Okay, I don't want to hear anything from you about me pulling Captain Underpants. No.
Okay, no, that's fair. All right, that's fair. That is fair.
Pull Carmel out of your ass.
I have no idea. Maybe I did encounter that in my travels, and it lodged in there somewhere.
That could have been a halftime or a pregame question. Like, is Carmel a city? I would have been like, no, it does not exist.
Actually, Carmel, California could also be a halftime question. Stay tuned for more from the Pub Trivia Experience. Derek, this is just the way the golf ball bounces. But Derek, if a golfer has a handicap of 0, he is referred to by using which descriptor?
Scratch.
Scratch is a correct answer. Anyone here a scratch golfer? Didn't think so. Mike, moving right along. Dolly Parton would be proud to know that this state was the first to ratify the 19th Amendment that granted the women the right to vote.
Huh. I just didn't think this was the case, but I'm going to say Tennessee.
You are the only 10 I see. Tennessee is a correct answer. Derek, Solid Snake is the central character in which video game franchise?
Metal Gear Solid?
Metal Gear Solid is correct. I, to this day, only played one of those games, and it was Metal Gear Solid 4, and it's one of the best video games I ever played. Mike. Long valued for its use in both coins and jewelry, what is the chemical symbol for silver?
First of all, I played the original Metal Gear on NES, and that's the only one I ever played. Chemical symbol for silver is AG.
AG is a correct answer. Derek. It wasn't the Red Hot Chili Peppers. At the 1993 Lollapalooza, what rock band performed naked?
In 93?
Mm-hmm.
All I can think of is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, that's the band, right? I don't know. I have a guess, but I have no idea.
Jane's Addiction.
No, although
It's a great guess.
there would have been a lot of people that wanted to see Peripheral do that back then. Not so much now. Mike, for no points.
I would have guessed Stone Temple Pilots, but I have no idea.
Again, people would like to see Scott Weiland do that. Again, then, not now. No, ironically, he got a lot of flack for it, but Weird Al recently covered them. This would be Rage Against the Machine.
Wow. Yeah, that was
No
one of the
shit.
things I was thinking. I didn't know
Wow. I didn't think about that. Interesting.
Mike, sharing a name with a wrestler from the 80s and 90s. What is the title of the second installment of the Mad Max series of films?
The Road Warrior.
The Road Warrior is correct.
Not Bam Bam Bigelow, huh?
Not Bam Bam Bigelow. All
Never
right,
heard of that person.
we're done.
I know.
Can't you put away your spiked football gear, Derek. What actor, perhaps best known for the films Reservoir Dogs and Bad Lieutenant, portrayed Judas in the film Last Temptation of the Christ?
I don't know.
Would it be Harvey Keitel? Okay. So, Mike, you're going to go for this next question, and I'll remind you, I am a couple of drinks in and no tolerance. So, good luck if I try and pronounce this word. Mike, what 1992 movie featured parents trying to save their son from adrenoleukodystrophy? Adrenoleukodystrophy.
Lorenzo's Oil.
Lorenzo's Oil is a correct answer.
Wow.
How'd you pull that?
The only thing I couldn't have told you what the hell the disease was. I just remembered that movie around that time, and they were trying to save their son from something.
I never even heard of that movie.
That's all. I don't know why it stuck in my head.
It's not in the 90s bracket either. Derek, we're going to head over to you for this next one. What item did former Senator Bob Dole commonly hold in his right hand? No, don't make it dirty.
A pen 15?
I'm giving you the credit because the answer is a pen.
Yeah.
I don't know if you meant to be.
Oh, yeah, a pen. And then you said not dirty. So 15.
A pen is a correct answer. Mike, the Alien and Sedition Acts were passed during which U.S. president's presidency?
John Adams.
John Adams is correct. Derek.
We had aliens all the way back then?
Yeah. Can you imagine? Yeah.
And Cowboys. Daniel Craig's been around for a long time. All right, Derek. Bounty hunter Pat Garrett killed which American outlaw back in July of 1881?
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid's a correct answer.
Nice job.
Mike. Who received the Congressional Medal of Honor for shooting down 22 enemy planes during World War I?
Rickenbacker?
Eddie Rickenbacker is a correct answer. Good pull. Derek.
I was trying so hard not to say Redenbacher, by the way. Like I was sitting here like, don't say Redenbacher.
Derek, which Stevie Wonder album won Album of the Year at the 1976 Grammy Awards?
No idea. I'm not even gonna make a joke.
Oh, it's a great album. Songs in the
Songs in the
Key of Life.
It's great. It's a great album.
Mike, by which two comic book names is Dick Grayson better known?
Two, huh? Well, Robin's one, and I'm gonna guess Nightwing's the other.
Robin and Nightwing is a correct answer. Derek, what classic footwear brand with yellow stitching around the sole saw a revival in popularity in the 1990s?
No idea.
Would that be Doc Martens?
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I forgot about that in the early,
Yeah.
the early 90s. That's absolutely right.
Mike, which of these Pokemon wears a skull over its head? Is it the Cubone, the Magnemite, or the Rattata?
I think I'm going to go Cubone.
It is the Cubone. Sometimes they are that easy.
I would never pulled it without it, though.
Derek, which SNL skit was turned into a hit movie back in 1992?
I don't know.
Oh, we're looking for Wayne's World. I have paused your timer. This is
okay.
story time with somewhat sober.
Honestly, I was half expecting to say it's Pat, the movie.
No, it's Wayne's World. And the first time I watched Wayne's World, Derek, Mike and I got a couple years on you. Mike, do you remember a point in time when McDonald's sold VHS tapes through the drive-thru?
I'm sure that I remember this point in time in the sense that I was alive, but I don't remember this actual fact of my existence. Like, it wasn't something that was relevant to my existence.
I remember vividly buying these two movies because they were my parents were frugal, and so they didn't buy us movies. We always went to this little. We didn't even go to Blockbuster. We went to a grocery store that had a movie rental service called Farm. And so the fact that my parents were willing to buy movies was insane. But we had to buy them from McDonald's, and we bought two. And we bought Wayne's World and Addams Family Values. I had never seen the original Addams Family. My crush on Christina Ricci started with Addams Family Values.
That is legit, honestly. Like, they're both good movies, but I am a champion of Values. I think it's the better film. I think it's great.
I'm not going that far. I've seen them both. But I'm going to resume your timer, Mike, as I start reading your next question. Mike, the world-famous Prado Art Museum can be found in which European capital city?
Rome?
Oh, no, we're looking for Madrid.
Madrid. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay.
Derek, Michael Ovitz, the co-founder of the CAA talent agency, left there for a short 16-month stint as the president of which entertainment company? That run did not go well.
I have no idea. I'll say Sony.
Oh, close. Disney. Disney is what we're looking for. Mike, if you were watching barrel racing, what type of event are you likely watching live?
I don't know. The bobsled. I have no idea.
No, barrel racing is an event in the rodeo.
Oh, gotcha. That tracks.
Derek, what did 11-year-old Frank Epperson accidentally invent one night after leaving a spoon in a glass of lemonade?
Your expression is mine. Yeah, absolutely. What the hell?
Magic. No idea.
Oh, I should have mentioned, he left that lemonade in the freezer. He invented
Lemon
the
pops.
popsicle.
Yeah. Just
nice.
give it another second.
Yeah.
Mike, what publishing magnate's body was found floating in the Atlantic Ocean in 1991 after either falling or jumping from his luxury yacht?
Wow. I do not know. Publishing magnate. I feel like maybe I'll know it when you say it, but excuse me, this is not ringing any bells. The only publishing like I can even think of right now is Random House, and it's clearly not that. This is how bad I am. I don't know. Newberry. It's a metal, not a fucking publisher, but whatever.
No, Robert Maxwell is what we're looking for there.
Maxwell, yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, so I've got one question I've got to look up real quick. And I'm looking up when Apple released their first personal computer. I'm going to call an audible here and actually going to give Derek the credit for it because Apple released their first personal computer back in the 70s.
I was gonna say I didn't realize it was quite that early, but I thought it was I thought it was right around or a little bit before what would you say, whatever you said, 82 or whatever. So
according to this, the first personal computer Apple, the Apple One, was released in July of 76.
Okay, I definitely didn't realize it was that early, but
Derek, that picks up one additional point. That's going to bring you to 8 points. It's going to bring your total right now to 36. Mike, you're picking up 12. Going to give you 49 points. Mike's got a 13-point lead heading into our wager round. Gentlemen, are you ready for your wager round categories?
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Your categories are movies, literature, and sports. Movies, literature, and sports. Lock in your wagers now.
Literature, man. Come on, throw a little respect toward Adam Spees.
We are going to go question by question through this, give our folks here a chance to answer them and see if we can get ourselves a winner. Starting with question number 1, your category was in movies. What Hollywood heavyweight, as both an actor and a director, has also composed music for his films, including, but not limited to, 2010's Hereafter, 2006's Flags of Our Fathers, and his 2004 Best Picture nominated film that netted a recent Oscar winner their first performance Oscar?
Oh, locked in.
Oh, yeah, I'm locked.
All right, we're going to move on to question number 2. Your category was literature. The author of the second best-selling book series of all time, a series consisting of 62 main entries plus spin-off series, and a Scottish author who died tragically young at the age of 44 on the Isle of Samoa, share what 3 initials?
I will lock in.
All right, I'll lock in.
Moving on to question number 3. Documented in his book, your category was sports.
Sports.
Documented in his book, Together We Roared, Steve Williams recounts the 12 years he spent helping which iconic athlete? It's considered by many to be the best decade-plus performance by an athlete in this sport's history.
Locked.
I'll lock in.
All right. We are about to go question by question through this, get our wagers, get our answers, and get ourselves a winner. Let's get started. Question number 1. Which Hollywood heavyweight, as both an actor and a director, has also composed music for his films, including, but not limited to, 2010's Hereafter, 2006's Flags of Our Fathers, and his 2004 Best Picture nominated film that netted a recent Oscar winner their first performance Oscar? Mike, your answer and your wager.
Yeah, I got wrapped around the axle a little bit. I never saw Hereafter. I didn't really remember it that well. I remember Flags of Our Fathers, and then the 2004. I was trying to think of who won their first Oscar recently. I was like, no, 2004 was their first Oscar, which was Sean Penn for Mystic River, which was directed by Clint Eastwood, which was also the director of Flags of Our Fathers. So I said Clint Eastwood.
Derek, answer and wager. Oh, Mike, what was your wager on that one? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wagered 14 on that one.
Derek, answer and wager.
I wagered 0, and so I spent about 3 seconds thinking about this. Flags of Our Fathers. I was like, it sounds like something Mel Gibson would do, so I just said Mel Gibson.
Clint Eastwood is a correct answer, which, by the way, plug out there. If you have not read the book Flags of Our Fathers about the true story about the statue of Iwo Jima,
It,
I don't want to say it's a wonderful book because that downplays the events of the book and kind of what's behind it. But it's a well written book, and you will not be able to put it down.
I've never read the book, and I know that, but I will say that there was a pair of movies. It was that one and Letters from Iwo Jima.
Yep.
They're both, and I know Letters gets a little bit more credit, but in my opinion, I think they're both very good films.
They are both very good films. The book just
I'm
so
sure
much
it
better
does.
than the movie and Flags of Our Fathers.
Yep.
But both Letters from Iwo Jima. That movie is kind of hard to watch.
It is, but it's a wonderful film.
It is a wonderful film. We are moving on. Mike, you're going to pick up the 14 points there. That brings my drunk math for you up to 63. Derek, you are the Donnie Wahlberg of the episode, hanging tough with 36 points. I do think I want to get a Donnie Wahlberg trophy just so I can present people on the show. So, Leah, if you can just take that step by step and get us there to the end, that'd be a really nice thing you could do. Next up, question number 2. The category was literature, or Mike, what does Adam call it?
Literature.
Literature. The author of the second best-selling book series of all time, a series consisting of 62 main entries plus spin-off series, and a Scottish author who died tragically young at the age of 44 on the Isle of Samoa. They share which 3 initials? Derek, your answer and your wager.
This took me a moment. When the first reading of it, I was thinking these were 3 different people. And then I realized that the series consisting of 62 main entries was probably describing the first author of the second best selling book series. Once I got past that, I was like, okay, Scottish authors, I only know a couple. And Robert Louis Stevenson is one of them. And one of my favorite series growing up was R.L. Stein. So I went with RLS. And I wagered all my buckets, 36 points. Although if I knew that the next question was such a gimme, I would have held off.
Mike, your answer and your wager, although for those that couldn't see his face, I think told all there.
Yeah. So a couple things. First of all, today I learned Robert Louis Stevenson is Scottish.
Yeah, that was a big surprise for me when I found out.
That is a heck of a pull. And then the R.L. Stein certainly makes sense. I did not realize second best book selling series of all time. It didn't make any sense, but I couldn't. I was trying to pull, and I was way older. I was in a much earlier time, and it didn't make sense. But I was trying to pull somebody whose middle name I even knew. I couldn't get anything from the Scottish author because all I had was Robert Burns, which is terrible. But I locked in on Arthur Conan Doyle, so I just locked in with ACD, but I didn't have anything on this one. And I wagered 8 points on this one.
RLS. Robert Louis Stevenson. R.L. Stein is a correct answer. Derek, you finished out you were able to kind of figure out my word clues there. Nicely done. You're going to pick up your 36. Mike, you're going to drop your 8. Your scores right now, 72 to 55. Derek is in the lead. And it all comes down to this. Your final question was in the category of sports. Documented in his book, Together We Roared, Steve Williams recounts the 12 years he spent helping which iconic athlete. It's considered by many to be the best decade-plus performance by an athlete in that sport's history. Mike, your answer and your wager. No, sorry, Derek, your answer and your wager.
Yeah, 0, but you said the first 3 words and immediately was Tiger Woods.
Documented in his? Or Together Reward. Mike, your answer and your wager.
I'm laughing. I didn't even consider golf. I heard roared. I started going to franchises. So I locked in with Barry Sanders. And I wagered 2.
Mike, that is not a correct answer. You're going to finish with 53 points.
But now that you say it, Steve Williams, that was his caddy, right?
His caddy,
helping
yeah.
with kind of effort. He was Tiger's caddy
Yep.
in that 12-year run where he was making the chase to Jack. Tiger Woods is a correct answer, which means, Derek, you are our winner tonight, my friend. Nicely done.
Nice game. Well done.
Yeah,
well done.
Thanks. Thank you.
Did not know Derek was a golf aficionado. With that being said, don't think it necessarily mattered because that last question wasn't really a golf question. It was kind of you either know Steve Williams or you don't, or you can figure out the clues.
Yeah.
Nicely done to both of you. Hey, listen, the most important question I'm going to ask the entire night is this. Did y'all have fun?
Absolutely.
Lie to me, please.
Lie to you. Dude, I've been lying to you for how many years now? No, this was honestly, when you texted me this morning saying, hey, it's been a while. What you doing tonight? I was like, I need this. Like, I was like, I need to get on and play some trivia and have some drinks and hang out with fun people. It was very welcome. It was absolutely a ton of fun.
I'm going to be transparent with everyone here for a second because I'm 2 drinks in and now this makes me drunk now.
Welcome to my world.
Normal sucks. But I was laying on the couch about 8:30 and I'm just so tired. I'm like, would it be a dick if I canceled tonight? I just like work has taken so much out of me the last month that I have just been like, ugh. And then I got here and like I got to talk to Derek for a little bit. I started feeling like myself again. Mike jumped on, started feeling like myself again. We spent some time shooting the shit before the recording. And like this is the best I have felt outside of hanging out with my wife and my daughter that I probably felt since the last time we recorded.
Yeah. It's energizing, right?
It's energizing, but it's a stress reliever more than anything else because it's just common people with a common bond that just want to hang out and have a good time. So,
yeah.
For me to the two of you, thank you all for restoring my sanity at night. I genuinely do appreciate that. Jim Beam to you as well. Thank you. I do. The bottle is a little. It's emptier than it was. So
it's a little depleted, but there's still some left over.
There is. Thank you all for jumping on playing with us tonight. Derek, my friend, is that your first PTE win?
I think it might be, yeah.
Good. That was a great game. Yeah. Well wagered at the end.
We need to get ourselves a shirtless Donnie Wahlberg hanging tough trophy.
I'll take it.
I might just print it out on my computer and just have a black and white picture I can hold up to you, the Donnie Wahlberg of the episode. But nicely done. Hey, you know what? Thank you all for hanging out and playing some trivia with us tonight or for tomorrow, today, whenever you're listening to this. Again, my tolerance is gone. With all that being said, if you enjoy the show, you want to support the work that we do here at the PTE Network, you can head on over to patreon.com/PTEBB. It's the best place to do that. The other part of this, like just trying to be genuine is like, it's tough out there for a lot of people right now. It's not easy times. If you can't support the show financially right now, I mean this when I say I get it. We have all been there. We are thinking about you. If you want to still support the show, like listening means a lot. Come interact with us in the Discord server. That'd mean the world to us. That would mean the world to us. The alcohol's fun.
Tell people. I always tell, like, if you like it, tell somebody else. Hey, these people are a fun group of, crazy idiots. Whatever. But seriously, word of mouth is huge.
It is. It legitimately is. Interact with us. Come say hi. Tell us you love our stuff. If you don't love our stuff, please don't tell us. Our egos are fragile. But seriously, check the show notes for the Discord server, the merch store. All that stuff's out there. But genuinely, from me to you, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for letting us kind of keep this crazy reality we've been living in for the past 4 or 5 years. Mike, how long has it been?
For the podcast?
Yeah.
Technically 7.5 almost.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is 2026. I don't know if you did that.
I did not know that.
Yep. 2018, fall 2018 was when the first episode dropped. So yeah.
So the fact that our listeners have kind of kept this thing going this far is amazing, but genuinely thank you all for just giving me the energy to keep this going and making this always be a fun recording. For our listeners, I have to thank you, but to the gentleman sitting in front of me here tonight virtually, thank you all for the camaraderie. Thank you all for the support. And thank you all for playing around with our silly little game. All right, you heard enough from me. Check the show notes for everything else. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I've been Mike.
I've been Derek.
We will see you next time. Until then, have a good one.